Hello, students. This is first lecture of a new chapter, chapter number 11 of your D-1 book, Triangles, Quadrilaterals, and Polygons. So, before going towards the exercise, we will go through some concepts regarding triangles. So, this is the classification of triangle by side and then by angle. By side, we have three types of triangles. Number one, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle has three equal sides. It means all the sides are equal in this triangle. And the second one is isosceles triangle. In this triangle, we have two equal sides. You can see that these lines which have been drawn with black color are equals. So these two equal sides make this triangle an isosceles triangle. And if the sides are and if all the sides are equal, then the triangle would be the triangle will be equilateral triangle. Okay, then third one is scalene triangle. In this triangle, all the sides are different in lengths, so it does not have an equal sides. So it doesn't have equal sides. So that is why this triangle is called scalene triangle. All right. Now we will classify the triangle by angles. So the first one is acute angle triangle or acute triangle. So acute triangle has all the angles less than 90 degree, or each angle will be less than 90 degree, or acute angle. We know that acute angle is less than 90-degree angle. And the second one is right angle triangle or right triangle. So it always has one right angle or 90-degree angle, and the rest of the angles are obviously acute angles. Third one is obtuse angle triangle or obtuse triangle. So one angle will be obtuse or greater than 90 degree, and the rest of the two angles will be acute. So we have classified the triangles by side and then by angle, and we'll use these concepts uh, in solving questions of exercise 11a. All right. Another concept is sum of all the angles. I'm writing here sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Sum of or you can write sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So this is very important concept because we're going to use this concept in solving the questions in 11a. All right, moving towards the exercise. This is exercise 11a, question number 1. I'm writing here, this is exercise 11a of your D1 book. So this is question number 1. Okay, I'm reading the statement. For each of the following, given the sizes of angle A and angle B, this sign is actually the sign of angle A. This is read as angle A, and this one is angle B. Sketch triangle ABC. So we have to sketch. So there is a difference between draw and sketch. Draw, when you use the draw, it means the draw word. It means you are taking accurate sizes. And when you sketch the triangle and you want to use any kind of scale or ruler, etc., or any other geometric instrument like protractor, a compass, etc. So sketch will be just like a rough drawing. So find angle C. So first of all, we have to sketch uh, these two angles, and then find the third angle, angle C, and hence classify each triangle according to the number of equal side it has, and the type of angle it has. So then we will classify the triangle regarding the sides and then with angles. So like for example, it is equilateral triangle or acute angle triangle. So I'm doing part A here. So in part A, you can see the angles are this one. Angles are angle A is 20 degree and the second one is 60 degree, which is angle B. So if I draw sketch a line here, so angle A is 20 degrees, so it must be like this, and angle 60 should be just like this. So this is angle 20 degree, and this angle is 60 degree. So A as angle A, this is angle B, and angle C is unknown. So we have to find it. So we know that sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So I can write here angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. So inserting the values of angle A and B, this is 20 degree, angle B is 60 degree, angle C is unknown, so I'm writing it is as it is. So 20 plus 60 gives you 80. So angle C will be equal to 180 degree minus subtracting 80 from both sides. So we will get angle C is equal to 180 degree minus 80. So 180 minus 80 gives you 100. So angle C is 100. So if I classify this triangle as this angle is now 100 degrees. If I classify this triangle with respect to the sides, so this will be scalene triangle. Why? Because all the sides are different in length. So with respect to angle, it is scalene triangle. And with respect to angles, you can see the one angle is 100 degree, which is obtuse angle. So I can write here obtuse angled triangle. So we have classified this triangle as well with respect to sides and respect to angles. So this is the complete solution of your part A. This was actually part A of your question number 1. Now we will try part D. On the next page, all right. Now this is part D. We have two angles. Angle A is 42 degree and angle B is 48 degrees. So I'm going to sketch it. Suppose this is line AB and angle 42 is just like this, and 48 should be much steeper. Yeah. So this is 42 and this one is 48. And this angle is C, which is unknown, so we are going to find it. So angle C, or sum of all the angles angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree. So inserting the values, angle A is 42 degrees, angle B is 48 degrees, and angle C as it is. (42 plus 48 is 90. So when we shift 90 towards right hand side or subtracting 90 from both sides, we get angle C equals 180 minus 90 degrees. So angle C will become 90. And we know that this 90 is actually right angle. So it is actually right angle triangle. And if we classify it with respect to angle, and if we classify it with respect to sides, we can see that all the angles are different. So all the sides must be different as well. So it is a scalene triangle. And with respect to angle, this is right angled triangle. So this is the solution of your question number 1, part D. Hope you understand this. All right, moving towards next question, question number 2. So question number 2 says, for each of the following, the given angle is the base angle of an isosceles triangle. Find the third angle of the triangle. So base angle is actually the third angle which is not equal of an isosceles triangle. Other two angles are equal. So suppose this is actually a right angle triangle. I'm drawing it. This is an isosceles triangle. In which these two sides are equal. So the angles are unknown. Sorry, not unknown. For each of the following, the given triangle is base angle of an isosceles triangle. Find the third angle of the triangle. So base angle is 40 degree in part A. So this will be 40 degree and this should be 40 as well. So we have to find the third, which is vertical angle. This angle is unknown. So again, suppose this angle is X. Then we can write here sum of all the angles equal to 180 degree. It means X plus 40 plus 40 equal to 180 degree. So base angles are 40 and 40. So X plus 40 gives you 80. 180 degrees. So X will be 180 minus 80, X equals to 100 degrees. So this was part number A, part A. Now I'm trying part C. This one. So in part C, the base angle is 15 degree. So triangle will be just like this. 15 degrees less steeper. So this angle is 15 degree. and the second one, which is equal 15 degree. So we have to find the third one. Suppose this is angle is y, which is unknown. So sum of all the angle is 180 degree, means y plus 15 plus 15 equal to 180 degree. So 15 plus 15, 30. And if I shift towards right hand side or subtract 30 degree from both sides, I get y is equal to 180 minus 30. So y is equal to 150. So this is the third angle. All right. So this is question number 3. The statement is find the value of the unknown in each of the following figures. So we have been given some figures in part A to part F, and we have to find the unknown angle in each figure. So I'm going to try the part A first. So you can see that in this part, A is unknown angle, whereas the second one, which is angle B, is 90 degree, and the third angle at A is 39 degree. So according to the concept, we have studied angle A plus angle B, which is 90 degree, plus angle C, which is 39 degree, must be equal to 180 degree. So A will be equal to 90 plus 39 is 129. So 129 will go there and becomes negative. So A will be equal to 180 degree minus 129. So we are left with A equals 51 degrees. Similarly, part D, in part D, we will apply the same concept. Sum of all the angle is 180 degree. So we have three angles, D, 3D, and the third one is 4A, 4D. So I'm adding all these angles, D plus 3D plus 4D, and it must be equal to 180 degree. So D plus 3D plus 4D, all of these terms are like terms, so they will be added. So 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8D. So D will be equal to 180 degrees divided by 8. So 8 to the 16, 20, 8 to the 16 again, 4. So point makes you 40. So 8 5 is 40. So 25, 22.5 degrees your answer. So I'll write part F. Part F has three angles again, but F is at angle C, and you can see that all the sides are equal. These cut signs showing that all the sides are equal. So it means all the angles must be equal as well. So this will be F. Similarly, this third angle will be F as well. So we can add them. F plus F plus F equals 180 degree. So 3F equal to 180 degree, or F is equal to dividing both sides by 3. So F will be equal to 180 over 3, or F equals 60 degrees. All right, we try the next question, question number 4. So I'm going to try part uh, B here, this part. So in part B, you can see that, let me zoom in. So you can see that in part B, there are two triangles. First one has 50-degree B and 90-degree angles, and the second one has 35, 90, and C. So we will solve each triangle separately to find B and C. So in triangle, the first triangle, in triangle CAD, sum of all the angle must be equal to 180-degree, means B plus 50 plus 90. So these angles, first one, second, and third, equal to 180-degree. So B as it is, whereas 50 plus 90 gives you 140. And if I shift 140 towards right hand side, this will become B equals 180-degree minus 140. So finally we get B equal to 40-degree. Okay, now I'm trying the second, to solve the second one. Like in triangle BAC. So the first angle is C, this one, and then 35 in this triangle. And the third one is 90. And sum of all three angles is 180-degree. The C equals 35 plus 90 is 125, 125. C equals 180 minus 125. So C will be equal to 55 degrees. So all right, I'm giving you some home assignment. So home assignment is it's the same exercise 11A, question number 1, 2, 3, and 4. All the parts should be done on your homework notebook, including those parts that I have tried in this lecture. All right. Allah Hafiz. Take care.